She's off the phone. Okay, let's do this.
Hello?
Hi, I understand Mr. Bradley's probably busy right now, but could I set up a time to come back and talk with him?
The Minister's Press Secretary has prepared a statement for you, and she'll be out momentarily.
Thank you. We got a press secretary? Hey, thank you.
I'm here to provide you with a statement on behalf of the Minister. As you know, the Minister has been out of town this week. He asked me to read you a statement which he hopes responds to your concerns. Here's the Minister's statement. I know that many of you believe low-speed vehicles should be on the road right now. As the person given responsibility for road safety in Ontario, I must make certain that low-speed vehicle use on our roads is done in the safest way possible and as quickly as can safely be done. The federal government has approved low-speed vehicles, but only for use in controlled environments. Transport Canada states that LSVs have only met 3 of the 40 safety features that regular cars must meet. They do not have the same structural integrity as passenger cars, for example, even though they look like cars. Here is how Transport Canada speaks of low-speed vehicles, and I quote, "While LSVs provide a substantially lower level of safety than conventional types of vehicles such as cars, they can safely be used on university campuses, in parks and retirement communities, and on military bases where the maximum speed is 40 kilometers per hour, and the presence of larger and faster vehicles is controlled," unquote. Ontario wants to go further than that with these environmentally friendly vehicles. That is why we are now actively exploring how LSVs can be safely, and I unapologetically emphasize safely, used on public roads. Some of you have raised the question that bicycles, rickshaws, and other vehicles that do not pass the federal safety test for passenger cars are allowed on public roads in mixed traffic, so why not LSVs? When motorists see a bicycle or a rickshaw, they recognize that it affords the occupants little structural protection, and therefore they give that bike or rickshaw a wide berth. What concerns me is that unlike bikes or rickshaws, LSVs do not have that visual safety cue for other motorists to recognize. LSVs look to other motorists like regular cars with full safety protection features, but LSVs do not have most of those safety features. We want the advice of independent experts on how we can best counter that clear hazard for LSV occupants. Ontario has the safest roads of any province or state. I want to keep it that way. We are commissioning an expert study to recommend how we can get LSVs onto Ontario roads safely. Among the matters being reviewed in this study are the signage and other devices that are used in other jurisdictions to indicate that a vehicle is an LSV. Different jurisdictions have different requirements. We want to go with the best and the safest. We expect initial advice by the end of September. We also want to review the results of Transport Canada's crash testing of LSVs that is presently underway. Finally, let me clarify another point. Passenger cars and LSVs are 2 entirely different classes of vehicle. Electric-powered passenger cars are perfectly legal right now, and in fact, there are a number of them out on the roads today. That is because they meet all 40 Transport Canada safety standards. We don't care how a vehicle is powered, as long as it is safe. I want to see LSVs in use on Ontario roads, but in use safely. I assure you that while we are taking care to ensure safety, we are moving quickly to make this happen. I will be able to respond to any further questions you may have if you email the Minister with them. Thank you.
Okay, so can I, at the bottom of the page it says leave, so I guess that's what they're doing. So can we ask a question? Can we ask a question? We can't ask a question. Can't ask a question.